pork. You busted my chops about that, right? One thing about me, I'm gonna come with the motherfucking receipts. I'm always had the receipts. I'm about to eat your ass up with this one.
Throw this away.
Yeah,
we're not sponsoring that.
I don't know who that is.
We're not sponsoring.
I just found it. You put it there?
We're not sponsoring that.
Right, rightfully
free
so.
Sponsorship.
Nah. Okay. Free don't pay the bills. Okay, so this is why you asked me that. I mean, this is why my response was what it was, right? Mm-hmm. You asked me, do I eat pineapple on my pizza?
Hold on, time out. Keep it go out to in. Feel me, Justin? Yeah, like that. Go out to in instead of bouncing back and forth.
Okay.
More like, just so we can get more of these. But anyway.
So I don't know if this is an East Coast thing, a Midwest thing. I don't know. Those who know.
It's a low thing.
No, it's not. If it's a low thing, why does it say it on this website? Hawaiian pizza is a pizza that has pineapple and ham and barbecue drizzle on it. Some places add barbecue drizzle, but everybody know that it's usually pineapple and ham. You over here trying to...
I asked if you liked pineapple on pizza.
Okay,
I didn't ask if
but that's
you
the only way I've seen that it's made is if it has ham. And I was like, no, I don't eat it like that.
Okay.
If it didn't have ham on it, I would eat it.
I've been drinking. Watermelon.
Nah, what is that? Lemon?
It's a margarita moment.
I know it's a margarita moment.
Any of you margarita providers out there that would like to sponsor Unpopular Opinion, feel free to hit us up in the messages.
Yeah, right? Absolutely. Come on, Don Julio, Heredura.
Who else? Who you think should sponsor us? Who should sponsor us?
I mean, I have friends that work in the wine and spirit industry, so I might be able to make some things.
Hey, y'all send some bottles. You hear me? We'll put them up. It's right here. Send some bottles though. Anybody want to send me some clothes? Send Lo some watches.
Hey, I'm trying to get on PR lists. Okay, listen, I have the influence. I got the numbers. Let's talk. Let's talk business.
Let's bustle it up.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Come on now.
Answer me this, Lo.
What's up?
When the last time you had lamb chops?
Literally a year ago.
Oh yeah.
I got a video and I got a story time. When I tell you these people played my life so bad, I ain't even gonna tell you the restaurant, but for those who know this story and who was there that witnessed it that day, y'all know. They played my life so bad, son. I'm not even playing. This was mad disrespectful.
What happened? What happened?
I don't know if they was running out of food or what. If you were, you could have just said that. You could have just said that. But this place, they be scamming on the lamb chops. It ain't even just this place. This is all places that serve lamb chops or that serve oxtail. Y'all be over here skimping on the oxtail when y'all be serving them plates full of gravy and bones, and it'd be no meat. It'd be more gravy and bones than it'd be
Talk
meat.
Your shit, Lord.
That is not right. That is out of pocket. And then the one place I was telling you about to weigh it on the scale. That's insane.
Talk your shit.
How you weigh an oxtail gravy on a scale to know how much to charge the customer when there's no meat? There's no meat. It's all bones and gravy and rice and peas.
Look, so what y'all don't understand
They got the dope man Metler Toledo scale up in the restaurant.
Y'all eating goat. Those, that's goat meat. Those are goat chops. Those are not lamb chops. When y'all go to them spots and they talking about $5 lamb chops, what? That's goat, bro.
$5 lamb. I've seen that before.
That's goat,
That's
bro.
nuts. Okay, so I'm gonna show you this video. Look at this. This is insane.
We should have put this on the screen. It's all chops.
Bruh, I know you saw that. Like, that is insane. Can we get a zoom in on this?
So in order for me to explain you gotta walk up on your main joint. Walk up on your main joint.
This is foolery at its
Hold on. Walk up on the main joint. Hold on. Walk up on the main joint. Back up. Just
Y'all see this lamb chop? Yo, they really played my whole life, son. I'm not even playing. Look at this. They really served this to me. That's crazy. That's mad embarrassing. Mad embarrassing. I was like, first of all, as a business owner, I would be embarrassed. I'm glad you think that shit is funny.
Stop
scamming on it. And then y'all ain't even serving real lamb. Like, come on. Man.
Hey,
that was disrespectful.
Hold on, though. I see your foot game today.
Hey.
Let me see. Check your footwork.
Hey.
What you rock today?
Yo, we got the all white patent leather Jordan 1s.
Let me see.
Patent leather Jordan 1s. Yeah.
Ones?
Yeah.
All right.
Shoe game crazy, you know, just a little slight work.
Hold on. Where we at? Shout out Louis.
We got the Louis.
We got the LV.
The big Louis.
We got the LV joints.
Yeah.
Jumping off. You know what I'm saying? You
Absolutely.
looking good, Lo. Thank
you.
Lo. What's happening, though?
Doing a little something, doing a little 1-2.
So let me ask you this. You make mac and cheese?
I do.
Is there a proper way to make mac and cheese?
There is.
Is there? Can you eat mac and cheese that isn't baked mac and cheese?
Yeah. It's just, it depends on who makes it and how it's made. Because everybody has their own variation of how they make it. Okay. I know for me, I do either baked. I prefer mine's baked, but it's still ooey and gooey. Some people, they bake it because they're using that nasty ass Velveeta cheese.
And gooey.
Yeah. Like, it got a macaroni in a pot. It got to sound like WAP.
Gooey.
If it don't sound like WAP, you can't eat it.
Hold on. Where's the camera at? Ooey and gooey.
Look, if you can't stick your fork in it and pull the fork and you see the string cheese. Yeah.
Okay. That's how we doing this. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. So
good eats.
If I boiled my noodles right and hooked my cheese sauce the fuck up in a saucepan, right? Mm-hmm. You know, like hooked it up, right?
What that mean exactly? Like, what you mean by that?
You know, you cook your cheese sauce. You put you some cheddar and some Gouda and some Parmesan.
So let me ask you this: is it the shredded cheese in the bag?
No.
So what type of cheese? Like those types of cheese, but is it the shredded kind in the bag that you're talking about?
You could. No.
I'll tell you why. Look, Chef Lo in the building, baby. I'm gonna tell you why. Because they have this starch. I believe it's called cellulose. They use it to preserve the cheese so it don't spoil and rot and get moldy and stuff like that in the bag. Versus freshly shredded cheese, you got to use it right away. And it melts down better, and it doesn't have hydrogenated oils and all this. I'm sorry, I'm nerding out real quick.
Dr. Lowe in the building. Dr. Lowe in the building.
Now, I'm a biochem major, so yeah, I know about this stuff. And plus, I'm a chef. I cook.
I love it.
I be cooking.
I love it. Talk your shit.
Yeah.
Talk your shit.
So whenever you have that cheese, it truly makes a huge difference in your sauce and how it comes out. I'm not even playing. If you're using shredded cheese, and if you're using Velveeta, I'm not going to hold you. I grew up that way, but after I learned how to cook and stuff, I don't touch that shit no more. It's disgusting. You ever seen what Velveeta cheese look like if you burn it with a lighter?
Yes.
That ain't cheese food. That's cheese product. It's plastic.
Chef Lowe in the building.
But yeah, no, that makes all the difference. Like your cheese, if you could literally take a spatula or a fork or something when you bake it and you use Velveeta and all the other like bag cheese, it does not come out the same. It's hard as hell. It's good in the moment, but you refrigerate it, take it out, try to heat it up again. You like, yo.
So how so you get block cheese like real.
But you got to know what milks to use. And you also got to use block cheese and shred it. I'm old school. I do everything old school way.
I would do heavy cream.
Yeah, I do too. I'd use dairy-free heavy cream. I got to use the plant-based.
I would do heavy cream with my joints. You know what I'm saying? I would,
How you cook your noodles? You just boil them in water? He says, is this a trick question?
No, check this out. Because one of my aunties, she boil them like in chicken broth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
look, go ahead, auntie. She knows. Shout out to auntie. I do too. That's how I cook mine too.
Shout out auntie. You know what I'm saying? Shout out auntie.
Your noodles got to be flavored.
You hit them.
Where's she from? LA?
Compton.
I don't know who does that, because I do that.
You know what I'm saying? Compton in the house.
That's crazy. Listen, she on the look. We on to something. We starting a movement.
Hold on.
We starting a movement.
Y'all see all this ass I got up here, man? Like y'all see
all this ass.
It's ooey and gooey too. It's ooey and gooey too. You hear me? She fine, y'all. You hear me? Ain't you fine, Lo?
But
talk your shit. Lo fine, y'all.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Lo. Talk your shit.
Look, baby, I ain't gotta say a lot.
I'm gonna have a margarita moment. Talk your shit right quick.
You and your margarita moments. But yeah, he definitely need a sponsor at this point. Jose Cuervo, can we let's talk.
I mean, we can start right there.
Yeah, let's talk business.
Listen, I don't need Julio, none of them to come fuck with me. Hey, Cuervo, you like my cousin, my nigga.
The drunk Spanish
Jose,
cousin.
you like my cousin. Cuz, holla at your boy, homie.
That's funny.
Holla at the boy. You feel me?
Sidebar. You remember what I told you who you low-key looked like when I first met you?
You didn't tell me.
I said, yo, you kind of remind me of Nori a little bit. But then when I heard
Shout out Nori.
Yeah, shout out to Noriega.
I want my pockets
Drink
look like
champs.
Nori pockets.
Look, we want to be like him when we grow up.
I want Nori's pockets. Go ahead.
I was sitting here saying, I was like, yo, you look-key sound like you look like you resemble Nori a little bit, but you sound like, as I was listening upstairs, I was like, nah, I'm going to say this for the camera. You sound like Charlie Murphy. R.I.P. Charlie Murphy with a hint of Rick James.
Hold on. If I saw Lo walking down the street, I'd punch you in the face right now.
Whoa, why I gotta get punched in the face?
Because I'm Charlie Murphy. Charlie Murphy probably will punch you in the face.
That man is funny as hell.
Charlie Murphy probably sock on you.
I mean, that's a compliment though. Not him punching me in the face. That's not a compliment.
Hey Nori, holla at your boy, man. When we get big, dog. You feel me? We blow this show up, man. Put me on Drink Champs. You feel
facts.
Me? You see, I'm fucking with the margaritas, dog. You hear me? That's all I need you to have. I don't need no champagne or nothing for my campaign. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
You know, we doing margaritas, player.
I gotta say, we gotta get into the details though. Fit check. What you wearing? Who you wearing? I know we got the Lou.
I got the Diamond Supply. I've been fucking with these lately.
Yo, Diamond Supply, they like that old like skater brand from Zoomies. Yo, I used to wear that back in high
Diamond
school.
Diamond Supply, heavy.
Diamond Supply, they clutch.
Like,
I seen the tag, I was like, I thought that looked familiar.
I got a few sweaters and sweatsuits and like they do the real, you feel me? The thick joints, you know what I'm saying? I should have had on Bubbly today, but I do support other brands. I got the Louis sneaks. I got the fleece long sleeve on, you know, a couple diamonds. I got the Versace watch.
That's nice.
You
I
know
like the white with the gold detail. That's
you know, the Versace watch. Shout out Versace. You know, we branded. You know, we got the, you know what I'm talking about? We got the Capo joint. You feel me?
Hey.
But I wanted y'all to listen, so I tucked my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we don't want to be a distraction.
You know?
Quiet luxury.
How about you? What you doing?
I got a lot of indie brands for real. So I support small businesses, you know. This one, I honestly, oh my gosh, I bought this hat so long ago. This is the first time I actually like wore this hat out. Yeah, get into the details. Y'all see this, period. Can't put a price on greatness. That's why it's expensive. But it's a little snapback moment.
Show your hat.
Yeah. I know you see it. I mean, you see the material.
Hold on. So, yo, check this out. If you niggas in my inbox talking about what's up with Lo, what's up with
Not
Lo?
a damn
What's
thing.
up with Lo?
Not a damn thing.
At the minimum, you need to understand what the hat say. At minimum, okay?
What he said.
You in my inbox, what's up with Lo? Nigga, it's expensive. Nigga. You hear me? You know she ain't gonna be around me. All right, man. Let's get to the next subject.
The t-shirt is actually this is a customized t-shirt. So
okay, be original.
Be original.
Okay.
Yeah, my homeboy. Shout out to you, Alshon. He customized this t-shirt for me.
Swing the hair around.
That's what the back says.
Do she like peaches on pizza though? Look at that peach, y'all. Look at the peach, y'all. Look at the peach, y'all.
Yo, the horse noise is crazy. The horse noise is nuts.
So, the jeans, the shredded, you know.
The jeans, you know, gotta get on my little New York tip.
You know what I'm saying?
Got the Rockstar original jeans type shit.
Okay.
Yeah, we got those. I'm trying to think of those. JBW watch, we flossed and flooded.
Shout out JBW.
Shout out JBW's Texas.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's
how about your necklace?
much it. Oh, my necklace. So this is a customized piece I got made when I was in Dubai. You know, it's my name in Arabic. A lot of people, nobody has this necklace, first of all, because obviously it's my name is very unique. Mm-hmm. A lot of people, when they see it, it's a conversation starter. Whenever I be at places, oh, your necklace is dope. What does it say? And it's my name. I mean, it's something simple, but it's just because you don't commonly, like, often see somebody with a script, like an Arabic script necklace. So it's like now, since I've always worn mine for like the last 5-6 years, I'm kind of starting a movement. Everybody's now starting to get one. I'm just like, I was the originator of this shit. So when you saw this necklace, you see me somewhere, you see the blonde hair, you see this necklace, you know it's me.
So look, you have a great smile, though. Your
thank you.
Personality is just through the roof.
Oh, thank you.
Tell me, who did you most mimic in life? Who did you look up to and try to be like mostly in life?
Ooh, everybody asked me that. Honestly, I didn't look up to anybody. It's not that they weren't inspirational to me. I just like being myself. I like being like me. And one thing I take pride in is authentically being myself and not being like somebody else. And people are like, you know who you remind me of? Because my personality, nobody, me. There's only one me. So that's what I take pride in, is being myself. Now, as far as resemblance, I don't even try to look like anybody either. But as of here lately, I guess with the blonde hair, people telling me I look like, I favor Sierra. I don't see it. I'm never beating those allegations. If I had a message screenshot for every message that I've got about people, yeah, you ain't beating the Sierra allegations, I would be rich by now. I'm not even playing. I was like, yo, I don't see it. But when
shout out Cece though.
Yeah.
Right.
To the whole Wilson family.
Cece finding a bitch.
She doing a damn thing.
Wilson,
she's definitely doing a damn thing.
My nigga, you hear me? Russell, you hit one, boy. He keep her knocked up too though. You know what I'm saying?
Look, when you happy and you in love, look, you gotta build an empire.
Hey, y'all loafing to be
one and done, baby. One and done.
Y'all watch.
Ain't nobody get no kids up out of me.
Watch y'all.
Hey, them eggs is gone, baby. Them eggs is gone.
Logan knocked up in a year. Watch y'all.
Coochie don't work. Kitchen is closed.
Coochie don't work is crazy.
It worked, but the kitchen is closed.
That's crazy.
I mean, look, the reproduction part of it don't work.
What's the name of our show, Lo?
Unpopular opinion.
So give me an unpopular opinion. I'll go first.
Go ahead. Do your big one.
We never fucking landed on the moon. Them folks is fucking liars. Okay?
It's the way you said it. That is so funny.
We never landed on the fucking moon.
I believe that. You see all the, what was it, the recent thing that just was all over social media when they was talking about Gayle King and all of them?
Yeah.
I think that was a whole that was a whole publicity stunt.
Those ain't go to no space. Yo, them bitches went to space. That crew right there.
They said they did.
They let them go to space. Gayle and them, the models and all of them. Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
I really thought it was for shits and giggles.
Get this shit out of here, man.
Gayle looks spook. I was like, baby, that wig looked like a hard wig and a soft life.
Hey, why you on Gayle wig, go?
I mean, she looked like she was constipated as hell walking down that.
Hell no. They did not go to fucking space. Fuck no.
That's funny.
Like, them niggas Carter had a flight. They like flew somewhere. But space is not
the whole they had the whole gimmick, like everything.
I guess technically once
nuts.
you cross like a hemisphere into the atmosphere, and you know, I guess technically that's space. But that shit they was talking about, like they went all the way and to another planet or some shit. No, that didn't happen.
Yeah, I agree. I'm just like, y'all just do anything to distract the masses from watching TV and from what's really going on. Y'all just will put some type of BS scenario together and just be like, oh, this is what we doing.
Right.
Like, this is a story. We sticking to it.
You know, that's crazy too. You know, we have a lot of influence through TV
and social
shows
media
and all of that stuff, right? So let me get into this. So you seen like Empire and P-Valley and The Chi and all of these type of shows, right?
I haven't seen The Chi. I heard about it, never watched it.
I probably watched one episode.
I think that's what it was.
You feel me? I saw
that and The Wire.
I saw like one episode of all of these shows, right? And
what? Power?
They make what do you think about them making it mandatory that boys kiss boys in these shows and everything? What do you think about that? Like,
I feel like censorship in America especially What is censorship? We don't have that. They censoring all the wrong things. I feel like a lot. Listen, LGBTQ community, love y'all down. Love who you love. Love wins. Good. That's all good.
Yeah, it's all good.
I just feel like constantly forcing an agenda.
Yes.
There got to be, there's got to be parameters in place. I feel like if you're going to do what you do, how you do it, keep that to yourself. Don't sit here and try to force that on society to be accepting of. Because people don't have to. Well, they don't have to be accepting of that. Just like white people who are racist don't have to be accepting of black people and don't like us.
Correct.
They're entitled to feel that way and vice versa.
Correct.
But it's the same thing. Like, y'all can't sit here and want to demand all these rights. Like, I get it, same-sex marriage and having kids and stuff. I feel like a psychological evaluation needs to be had with all people who decide they want to have kids. Because some people do some stuff for the wrong reasons. Let's be real. I'm looking at it from a psychological and a medical standpoint, because some stuff just is real questionable and you just like, I don't know. Because some people got some sick habits and intentions.
You know what's crazy about it? The programming that come along with it, right? When you check out most shows who got like targeted audiences, right? Like, let's say they targeting the middle class, suburb family or the whatever family, right? I just noticed only the urban black shows got all this aggressive gayness in it, right? Like, I ain't mad at nobody who gay, right? But like the black shows got the aggressive gayness though. Like,
what are you talking about? Like on Zeus or Tubi and stuff?
Just all of them. Just like I said, P Valley, Empire. There's no shows on Fox where white boys kiss each other or Mexican boys kiss each other or none of that. Only Empire did that. You feel me?
Empire,
ain't no
P Valley.
shows. Ain't no what channel P Valley come on? Ain't no other shows
HBO
on there.
Max.
They dudes don't fuck each other on those shows.
I agree. Honestly, I feel like a lot of people, especially
our
those,
boys are under attack.
It ain't our culture. It's not just the boys. It's our culture.
They
are capitalizing off of stereotypes. And what is more entertaining to society than to use us? Because it's just like, you have Love and Hip Hop, you have The Shade Room, you have all of these like social media outlets and gossip blogs and stuff. I ain't gonna hold you. I had to block them, and I thought I was the only person who was blocking these platforms, because I'm like, that is so draining as hell to constantly see and like, y'all are scrutinizing your own culture, yet y'all are monetizing off of it. That's some sick, twisted shit, if you ask me. Think about it. Like,
talk
for real.
Your shit,
am I tripping?
Talk your shit, Lo.
That is crazy to me. As if we already don't have.
We giving Lo the floor right now. Talk your shit, Lo.
As if we already do not have our counterparts doing that. The fact that we are doing it to each other. Come on, man.
Talk your shit,
How
Lo.
are you any different? How are you any better?
Lo.
You're not.
I'm
gonna be the first to say I block all them outlets, and I'll be like, all them people should be a damn shame of themselves.
Yeah.
Like, Love and Hip Hop. That's not reality TV. That doesn't even deserve the title reality TV. That's not reality. But the fact that y'all are scrutinizing a specific demographic for entertainment purposes is some wild shit to me.
What do you think about like Basketball Wives and shows like that? What do you think about those type of shows?
Now, I'm not being biased, but I will say, did I grow up watching that stuff when I was young and didn't know no better? I was in high school watching this stuff because it was entertaining. As a grown woman now, I know better. I'm like, man, you can't pay me to watch this foolishness. Not only that, Jackie Christie need to hang it up. Baby, why are you still doing this? And then you got your daughter on here. Come on. All of them. Like, a lot of them already done left the show.
I heard some wild shit about
who about Jackie?
Jackie Christie and Chris Webber and
I don't know
whose daughter that is and all that. Like, I just was listening to the news, but I heard some wild shit.
I mean, Hollywood is Hollyweird.
There's no Hollywood. That ain't got nothing to do with Hollywood.
I mean, production and stuff.
Listen,
where what season is it on, or where they at now? They in LA.
I mean, I'm happy for them. They ain't gotta beg so much now.
I guess you could say they get into their own bag.
Yeah.
But at what cost? Public humiliation? That is insane.
And it's like me, you know how I feel about it. Man, fuck that shit. Bitch, bitch, make yourself famous. You know what I'm saying? You know,
get your bag, sis.
How you dragging a nigga that you don't fuck with, but you on TV because of his name? Shut your dumb ass up.
Yo,
sit the fuck down.
Yo, I mean, you make a valid point though. I'm not gonna hold you.
I do, because women be fucking crazy sometimes. Women put nails on their nails. Women put hair on their hair.
You and the nails on the nails.
Do you understand? Y'all crazy. Y'all fucking lunatic.
Nah, we're chameleons. We like to look
y'all
different. We like
loony.
to switch up listen, we gotta switch up our look every now and then. Cause you gonna get boring and to y'all, we gonna get boring. Y'all gonna get tired looking at the same bitch. You gonna wanna switch it up. Like, yo, I'm red on Sunday, okay. I'm blind on Monday.
You're right. But
exactly.
also
look, we like to give y'all variety because y'all we know how y'all like to dibble and dabble.
Do a handstand though, Like, you feel me?
Have some substance.
Yeah.
Have some depth. Okay.
Be standing on your hands when I come in the room. Like, I can hit that.
Like, look, I can't
hit that like that. That's what niggas want. Niggas want to like.
Y'all like spontaneous personalities.
Yeah. Y'all gotta fuck niggas on washing machines and shit, kitchen islands. You feel me?
Do that anymore?
Like y'all think.
Oh baby, nah, that's too uncomfortable. I hurt my tailbone.
Some other shit.
We too old for that.
You hurt your tailbone fucking on the washing machine?
No, on the island. That countertop, man. Shit.
You gotta get shit together for that though.
What you gonna put underneath it? You gonna slide the whole time?
Be creative. Shit.
I mean, we can be creative.
Be creative. Hey, y'all at home, be creative. The fuck? What do you mean? And go and shit. If it hurt a little bit.
What they say? Pain is pleasure.
No pain, no gain. If it hurt a little bit.
He said, it's good, baby. I'm gonna talk you through it.
Let a nigga ram you on the kitchen island.
Man, this man is nuts.
Hold on, it's shredded cheese.
He said, hit him with a little Salt Bae. A little Salt Bae action.
Shredded cheese on a bitch.
Salt Bae.
Shredded cheese.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Hold on.
I got my unpopular opinion.
What is it?
Y'all think DoorDash, Instacart, and Uber Eats and shit like that is convenience? It's a fucking scam. Let me tell you how. You laugh. Yo, it wasn't until one day, I don't know how I just came to this conclusion, but I'm not wrong, and I was very much, no, I do know how.
Okay.
I grocery shop a lot. I be in a grocery store almost every day of the week. Mm-hmm. And the reason why is because I'm at home a lot of the time by myself, so I don't like buy a lot of food because I don't want the shit to go bad. I buy the same stuff routinely so much I know how much it costs. It just so happened one day, and same thing when I order food too, versus ordering it online, I order in person. I see that price jump. I said, I know y'all ain't raised the price on shit just out of convenience because I gotta, and then y'all want to charge the fees on top of that. That's crazy. Y'all double dipping. Living in America is a scam. I don't care what nobody says. Don't argue and judge me, judging my, like, for real. Correct me if I'm wrong, please back me up.
Hey, Lo on her shit today.
Yo, I'm on my shit every day.
Lo, you on your shit right now.
I am on my shit every day.
Hey, guess what? A lot of times I tell motherfuckers, man, you know, I be thinking I be in the wrong business just because I see what people be making fucking money on, man. I see how people make fucking money off, you know, surcharges and, you know, courier shit. And I be like, cuz, what the fuck am I doing wrong? I need to be having...
We ain't connected to the right people, man. We need to be in them rooms and having them conversations with them people. But they gatekeep that shit for a reason.
Exactly.
They gatekeep it. If you ain't got the right community around you, like, how you expect to flourish?
Hey, man, we're going to have to blur this out. You know, hey, wait a minute. Shout out J Liv. You feel me? Shout out my brother Justin. You know, y'all looking at us, but he's producing this joint and making this shit go. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, shout out to you.
At JLiveElephant9 on IG.
Yeah.
J Livingston, JustinLivingston.net. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would not be anything visually without him. You know what I'm saying? When I got on the mic, he went and got a camera, you feel me? So we made it, you know, connect, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to shout out our producer, Justin. You feel me? You know what I mean?
Greatness.
Can you spit a rap, Lo?
Can I? No. I don't rap.
Hold on, let's go.
Oh my gosh, no. What is this man doing?
Y'all should have seen her at the concert, though. My nigga knew all the lyrics and was like she wrote them. You hear me? Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy.
Like she wrote them motherfuckers, yo.
Nah,
like,
I mean, if I know a song and it's like my song, I'm rapping that with my chest.
I'm just
rapping
saying,
it with my chest. Look, I can flow, but not my own lyrics. Somebody else's. Like if GC come on, I'm sorry, I'm rapping that bar for bar. I'm about to turn into a trap house dope boy from 2005 in the kitchen. So I love Jeezy. Shout out to Jeezy.
I met Lo at a concert. Yeah.
Yeah.
What concert was we at?
We was at the Akeem Ali concert.
At the Akeem Ali concert.
Yes.
Shout out Akeem Ali. That's my dog.
Kimi Casanova.
That's my dog. I ran into Lo and I said, "Yeah, you coming with me?" And here she is.
He said, "You know what? Hell yeah.
You coming with me." Right? I ran into Lo and we left that night, you know what I'm saying? We just put the record out. My brother DC, Ducati DC, David Chris, put the single out with Duro, Juneteenth music, produced by yours truly.
Oh, nice.
And the great Madaku, Grammy Award winning Madaku. It was a pleasure to work with DC and Madaku and Duro, a platinum artist, you know what I'm saying? And you know, Akeem Ali, dope individual, you know what I'm saying? Like
super dope individual.
We went and spit at him and got at him and everything. We was like, "Hey, bro, can you get on the remix, man?"
That's lit.
Bro came.
He's a lyrical
came
genius.
to the crib. He came to the crib after his show and blessed the remix. You know what I'm saying? He came to the crib after the show and blessed the remix. Shout out Akeem Ali. Shout out Ducati DC. Shout out Duro. Shout out Madaku. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a pleasure to work with y'all, man, and we got that. But, you know, Akeem got me low, though. You know what I'm saying? I went in there high, but I left low.
Hey! Okay, I see what you did there.
You see what I did?
I see what you did there, yeah.
You see what I did?
I see what you did.
All me. But tell me this much. If I took you on a date, right? Like, just say anybody, right?
Yeah.
Is it an acceptable date that don't cost $1?
Is it an acceptable date that doesn't cost $1?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Because I'm grown.
Okay.
And I'm gonna speak for myself and my own personal experience.
Okay.
And it's not. And people can sit here and at me and be like, "Oh, you just selling yourself short." No. Because when you grown, you experience some stuff, you know. Those who know. For me, I like interactive dates. Is it here?
Hold on. I'm sorry.
Nah, I saw you.
Keep going. You keep going. I'm only talking to
I was
Justin.
going to say your thing showing up right here.
Okay. But he had it locked in on you. Okay.
So I know, like, for me, I like interactive dates. I'm one of those people. Okay. I'm very simple. I'm not hard to please. I do a lot, but I appreciate so much more as well. Okay. So for me, like, if you like, hey, let's go for a picnic in the park or something. I mean, obviously that's gonna cost money. You gotta buy the little stuff or whatever. Sure. But that type of stuff, like, that's romantic. Can we bring them days back? Because I don't think anybody's doing that anymore. Motherfuckers ain't doing that shit no more. Yo, I kid you not. In today's world, if a man ever came at me with that, can we get married tomorrow? Because romanticism, like, listen, chivalry don't exist anymore. Right. And if it do, it's hard to come by. And the people who still are chivalrous, they already spoken for. So we can't win. You feel me?
So you like lay a blanket on the ground type of situation.
Blanket.
Hey, y'all need to go ahead and sponsor me. This is a margarita moment by yours truly, okay?
You gotta trademark that margarita moment.
Oh, that belongs to me. You know that. You know
he stamped that. He stamped that.
You got my back though, right? You gonna make sure it happens. Right?
Absolutely.
Okay. That's it.
But yeah, like for them, for sure, they that type of stuff, like simplicity is truly like it's a thing.
Go back, Justin.
Go back what? Oh.
Yeah. I need a bunch of this right quick.
I got you.
Go ahead.
It's realistically speaking, like, a lot of people are too like stuck on social media and the idolized relationships that you see. People are like, oh yeah, my man bought me a new Lambo truck. He bought me a Birkin. All the materialistic stuff. But at the end of the day, and I said this the other day, some people are so poor that all they have is money.
Woo!
That's church. We're going to church with this one. Some people are so poor that all they have is money. So when you finally get a man, and you're a woman, you finally get a man, you got your own bread, and he just trying to do all this stuff and throw all this stuff at you, and you're just not impressed by it.
Yeah.
That makes him feel a type of way, because he like, dang, she don't like nothing I'm doing for her, and don't. Because I'm sorry, baby, I'm not easily moved by money, especially if I got my own.
What do you think about expensive weddings and wedding rings and shit like that?
That stuff, like I said, I'm so simple. I get it. Like, everybody wants that dream where they have their dream wedding and all of that and stuff, and it's glorified and glamorous. It's stressful. I've been married before. It's a lot of debt, and it's like,
go ahead, Jay.
For what?
Do your thing.
For what? So I know for me, I'm just like, if I were to ever get married again, I don't care about having a big ass wedding. I'm cool with a destination wedding, and it's real simple and intimate. Hell, an elopement will even suffice for me, because it's just like, we don't know these things. It's trial and error. It's like you don't know these things until you actually are like in the thick of it, and you just think about it. You're like, damn.
Yeah.
I just put myself in hundreds and thousands of dollars worth of debt.
Yeah.
I could have. I don't know. When you think about it, when you smart with money, you think about what you could really invest that money in.
For sure.
And you just like, damn. This was something that only lasted all of a couple hours, and this was really to entertain other people.
For sure.
This ain't really benefit me.
For
it's
sure.
just an experience.
40,000, 50,000.
That ain't.
Wedding, 30 grand on a wedding. You know, that's just
I spent more than that on mine.
I just don't. It's retarded.
It is.
Sorry.
It's not money well spent.
It's remedial. It's not a very wise decision, right? You basically having a party for other people, right?
Facts. That's really what it is.
And when you committed to somebody, I don't need. And like I say, just me. Unpopular opinion. You know what I'm saying? y'all finna hear from Capo right quick. I don't need no pastor or no motherfucker telling me I'm married. You can kiss your bride, nigga. That ain't your privilege to tell me that, nigga. Nigga. You can't officiate my motherfucking union, nigga. Fuck you think you are? You know what I'm saying? Who you think you talking to?
I always thought that was a scam.
You can't officiate my union. You can't officiate my union. Oh, I married you guys. I'm the officiate. Fuck you and fuck off. She been with me.
We just need a signature.
When I put my hand out there, she put hers in mine, man. She chose me long time ago, man. I don't need you, pastor, preacher, priest, church, or any of that. You understand me? I don't need y'all to tell me I'm married. I don't need y'all. Like, where that come from?
You need that signature.
Where that come from, though?
I don't know, man. Like, checks and balances. You gotta talk to
marriage ain't love, it's a business. You feel me?
That's facts.
Yeah, marriage ain't love, it's a business. Tell her to sign a prenup, homie, if she love you. And see if she still love you after that.
Okay.
Know what I'm saying? Tell her to sign the paper. Tell her to sign the paper.
You about to sign these papers?
And see if she love you after the paper.
That's crazy.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of like Kamala Harris. I told everybody, hey, see if she black after the election.
You are nuts. Oh my gosh, this man is insane.
See if Kamala Harris still black after the election, and y'all get back to me.
You are hilarious.
See if she still wear Chuck Taylors and cook greens after November. I'm just saying.
Why?
I'm just saying. Shout out to Kamala Harris.
Yo, what's up with OnlyFans though?
D hoes rich.
At what cost?
D ho rich.
Selling their soul?
Listen, how much is your soul worth?
Can't put a price on that.
Some people can.
I mean, look at Diddy.
50 grand a month is worse. That's facts. The hoes.
He said these hoes rich.
These bitches got Porsche trucks.
So this is what's making me ask questions. So is Brittany Renner rich?
Is she rich? I mean, I wouldn't know if she rich. I would think she should have some money. A broke bitch is something I could never respect.
Facts. That's the same thing for men too.
Yeah, but it's different though. Like,
you think she do a lot of
Scarface
stuff for, like,
said, "A nigga
stuff?
with no hustle is worthless, Jack, and a bitch like this is worse than that."
Ooh,
you know what I'm saying?
Preach. That's facts.
That's my main man Scarface. That's what he said. So I'm gonna rock with that. You feel me?
So what you think? Like, do you think she do a lot of stuff for like publicity stunts?
Well, I think
he should do it just to keep herself relevant. Cause
honestly, and people might not like my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But Brittany Renner is why hoes need pimps.
What Primo Rice say? Hoes want pimps because they don't know how to manage their money.
Shout out Primo! Shout out Primo! Hey, fuck with your boy, man. I want to interview you one day, player. We had your shit on rotate, man, on repeat.
You feel me? Listen.
Nigga. You feel me? Hey, real talk.
That's like when my homegirl asked DC if he was a pimp. I said, I was like, a pimp? I was like, oh, he on his Primo Rice shit. All right, right wrist. Hey, man, and you was shocked. You was like, yo, how she know about Primo Rice?
Shout out Primo, man. That's my dog, man, for real. That shit be in rotation heavy, man.
Look, you know talking about the shake joint and everything.
But Brittany is the cardinal example of why hoes need pimps. A hoe need a pimp. If you hoeing, for real, you need a pimp, man. Yeah, man. You need some guidance.
He said women don't know how to manage their money.
I think this is the part of the show I'm going to run my phone number under the bottle.
You are out of pocket.
Call me now for your free reading. I can tell you your future, you bitch, you. Call for your free reading.
You are mad funny.
No, I just
she was the biggest scammer back in the day, dog.
Really?
Yeah. How you gonna have people calling a 1-800 number and giving these fake ass readings?
Man, Miss Cleo didn't own no 1-800 nothing.
Call me now.
She worked for the motherfucking. They let her do the falling.
That
bitch was big as Oprah.
Damn.
Who don't know if you say that shit right now? Everybody knew Miss Cleo. Tell me I'm lying. I'm lying.
I mean, she was sitting behind a table when I seen her, so I don't know.
Yeah. So, the other guy, he's the daddy.
On that one.
The other guy, that's the dad.
I'm dead.
Yeah, that's him. And see how the
the Maury shows. We're talking about You Are the Father.
Shout out. Hey, wait a minute. Shout out to the cameraman on the Maury show.
Yo.
When the bitch find out that's not the baby daddy and cut backstage, cuz them run 4-4 flat.
Not a 4-4, that's crazy.
Fast. They run to the back. Them niggas be. Hold on, Shanisha.
Hold on. We're going to find your baby dad.
Hold on, Shaquavia.
He's out there somewhere.
In the case of 4-month-old Jaquavia.
These names are nuts. Where you get these names, son?
Arturo, you are not.
Arturo. Who's the dad? Hispanic?
Yeah, it'd be like
Jaquet with a name like that.
Hold on. This is what they do though. Look at this nose.
They got the same eyes. Don't look shit like
Maury
that, man.
Full of shit too. Maury like Adam 22.
Dog.
I'm like Maury.
Him and the Steve Wilkos show and Jerry Springer.
Nigga, put some white people on the show. Now Jerry, R.I.P. Jerry Springer, right? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have a margarita moment for Jerry Springer, right?
Jerry was like the GOAT. Now he had some wild stuff. He had the midgets.
Jerry Springer was so cold, and it came on early in the day. We used to skip school to watch that shit.
Yo, we was racing home after school to watch Maury. we was in like middle school or something, like 5th or 6th grade. That's crazy. You know, that tells the type of upbringing we had as kids. That's nuts.
I just, I still think you bougie though, just because.
Is that a bad thing?
Who spells low with 18 letters?
18 is 5. Is you shitting me?
LEAUWGHX.
This is diabolical. Absolutely.
That's how you spell your shit?
First of all, it's French. Thank you. And if you speak Haitian Creole, it's low spelled D-L-O. But what do I look like having low spelled L-O? That just looks weird. I mean, Shawty Low, R.I.P. to Shawty Low. His name is fitting. You see me low, you just like low.
No, it's fitting.
But when you spell it the French way, L-E-A-U-X.
So
there's
let me make sure y'all understand
I don't know what, but
let me make sure y'all understand something.
It's provocative. It get the people going.
No, it doesn't. No, it's not.
Just because it doesn't appease you, don't
ball so hard.
You are retarded.
When Low walk in the building, like you can hear like music and shit like. Like how my
the clouds of heaven.
How my nigga said, you can see Rick James' aura. You can see like the aura around.
Yo,
you can see the aura around. Like,
Rick James' aura is nuts. Cut it out. I cut it out.
You can see it, right? But Lo will fight you.
And will.
Lo will cut you. She'll shoot at you. All of that. You feel me?
And will.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
And has.
Don't let Lo fool you, right?
Yeah, this revolution will be televised.
Don't let Lo fool you, right? But here's what I want to ask you.
What's up?
What do you think the difference is in the new generation in regards to like fashion, attitude, approach to life? You know what I'm saying? Like, tell me some differences that you see now with the new guys, and the new ladies, and you know what I'm saying. Tell me what you think about some of the new culture. That's
a broad topic, man. First of all, that's a laundry list, but I'm gonna keep it real short and sweet. First of all, the OGs, where y'all at? Because back in the day, growing up, the OGs, like women and kids, was off limits. These little YNs don't give a flying fuck. Like any and everybody can get it. Like they ruthless as hell. They don't care. And I'm just like, yo, there was street code. There's no street code. Correct me if I'm wrong. Back me up. There's no street code these days.
Arnold amongst thieves.
Yeah. You know, so I'm just like, what happened? I mean, I get it. Like you got your Tukey Williams and everybody, they got locked up and stuff, but who's still holding it down outside the bar, outside the cell? You feel me?
Yeah.
It's just like, yo, accountability needs to be had. Like some asses need to be whooped, and you can tell
for sure
it ain't happening. It's just not. Especially with the fellas. Like bring back the days where the men were holding men accountable.
Right.
Like, yo, my brother, you out of pocket. That's not, you don't disrespect a woman like that. Same thing with the aunties. I'm maybe my age. I'm almost auntie. I'm like pre-peak auntie status.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I still see women that are 5-10 years younger than me that I kind of got a big sis to, because it's just like, yo, what's going on with your upbringing?
Sure.
It's misrepresenting the culture as a whole, because they don't even have any accountability. I'll use this for example. One of my good friends, I'm a girl's girl through and through, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna hold your ass accountable.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna like it. You may not like my delivery, but I'm never gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it straight.
Sure.
Sometimes you gotta hurt people's feelings and they need to hear the truth. But they gonna circle back and be like, you know what, you was right. I ain't wanna be receptive to it in a moment, but I hear you.
So you more interested in telling an ugly truth and not a pretty lie?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, I keep it real. Oh, I keep it gangster always.
What's the biggest lie that you've told, Lo?
The biggest lie that I've told? I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I've told lies, but biggest lie?
Of course you have. If you said you did,
I mean, I can't.
You was lying then.
I can't. Yeah, I can't tell that on camera.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's. I can't do that. No face, no case.
The biggest lie that I ever told.
Look, ski mask way, baby, ski mask way.
I don't know. Let me see. What's the biggest lie?
Yeah, you gotta think about it, cause it ain't every day people really lie. Like, we tell a white lie,
I'm
but
just
we
saying,
don't tell no major.
You know, when you out here, you might gotta do a little.
Do a little one too.
You know, I told a few lies. I don't know what the biggest lie that I told though. I might have told a motherfucker that I ain't the best or some shit like that.
What you mean, in bed or something?
She tickled her motherfucking self. I might have told somebody I ain't the greatest.
The greatest rapper?
Anything. I might have said I ain't the best.
It's the humble flex and humble lie for me.
I might have said that I am not fantastic. That's a motherfucking lie. That might have been the biggest lie I ever told.
I like that. I see what you did
there. You know
there.
what I'm saying? I might have told somebody I don't got what it takes. I knew I was lying. I probably humbled myself for the room or something one time.
You can't listen.
You know what I'm
People won't have high expectations for you. You gotta have that humble, subtle flex. You just keep it.
Can you hula hoop?
Can I do what?
Hula hoop.
Oh, absolutely. And I could skip it with the hula hoop. And I got a weighted hula hoop. If you ain't got a weighted hula hoop and you trying to get that waist snatch, get you one. I got you. I got you on the Instagram, the Amazon link.
Hey, listen, gentlemen. Always ask if the lady can hula hoop, right? If she can hula hoop, she can hoop. If she can hula hoop, my nigga.
But she can wind the waistline. You gotta wind the waistline. Wind the waistline.
When we leave today, I'm buying her a new hula hoop.
It gotta have the beads and they rattle. But I also want to skip it. I gotta get my cardio. Gotta close them rings on my Apple Watch.
I got sisters. I know what you need.
Hey, but they don't make it for big ass feet though. Like if that little hole is too small.
Hey, you got them clunkers?
Nah, I ain't got them clunkers.
Hold on. Speaking of clunkers, right? You was talking about how the new guys wear the baggy pants.
Yo, why y'all always dressing like Gunna? I'm sick of seeing that shit. I'm sick of it. Like, I love Gunna, but I'm tired of motherfuckers dressing like Gunna.
Shout out to Gunna.
Leave that shit to. I get it. Everybody could be an inspo, but y'all are like running that shit into the grave, bruh.
Hold on, what's the look?
The fucking baggy pants, the fucking big ass. What I call them? The shoe boots.
What's the
shoe boots? The cut off crop tops. Yo, I swear, every summer the shirts get shorter. What is going on? What is happening? We losing men and recipes, son.
The shoe boots.
The shoe boots. The shoe boots, the crop top shirts with the sleeves missing, and then them ugly ass dog chain collar choker type shits and the glasses. Man,
yo, I ain't gonna hold you.
If I can tell you it is,
I'm not gonna hold you. Shoe boots is crazy.
What you call them, clunkers? I'm tired of seeing it, man. I'm tired of seeing it.
Those are clunkers. You know what I'm saying? They
is that
are
what they was calling them when y'all was growing up?
So,
you know what they remind me of?
Timberlands?
Nah. Lugs. Did I tell myself about how old I am? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Lugs. Y'all remember Lugs?
I had a
Birdman sneakers.
I had a pair of the Birdman Lugs. Hey, them shits was soft leather though.
They were comfortable.
You know what I'm saying? What? That's how long? What minutes?
I only got 4 minutes. We could break it up in segments. Episode 1, 20 minutes. Episode 2, 4 episodes.
I'm just gonna cut all your shit out. You know what I'm saying?
I'll make the motherfucking show. Don't play with me, son.
We'll cut your shit
I'll
out.
knock all this shit over.
So look, Lo.
What's up?
Let me ask you something else.
Mm-hmm.
If you were to be able to live somewhere else other than the United States, where would you move to?
I'm going back to the motherland. I'll go back where I rightfully belong.
What would you do in Africa?
I would build an empire. Gotta start somewhere.
Okay.
My biggest thing, like water purification, because, you know, like that's like scarce resource in these countries because a lot of them are poverty stricken. They don't have the resources available to make these things. So it's like the ingenuity behind it, taking what you know and how to make an irrigation system. Yeah. Like a water purification and irrigation system. Yo, do you know how much money you can make off of that?
Shout out to Dr. Lowe. Dr. Lowe in the building, y'all.
And then electricity. Come on. Like my older sister, she works in energy and she goes to places like Guatemala, Nicaragua and stuff like that. And she's like trying to, like she's literally out there in the field. I don't know exactly what it is she does. I can give an assumption of a gist of what she does. Mm-hmm. She literally is trying to figure out how they can regulate the power grid and generate more energy to certain places that don't have it or they have limited resources as far as energy. So, and it's like these third world countries and stuff like that. So taking that knowledge and you taking that to another country, you starting it up on your own because nobody else is doing it because they don't have the accessibility to those resources. Sure. Come on. Sure. Possibilities are endless. All right. But I'm already established in Africa, so yeah. I'm going back where I belong.
Shout out to the motherland.
Absolutely.
You know, shout out to the motherland. I tell people all the time, you know, there's a lot of core in Africa. You know, just everything. The jewelry, the gold, the diamonds, the
natural resources.
All of it, right? Me, myself, I would definitely move close by to Africa.
You got a country in particular?
I'm going to Cape Town.
Cape Town.
Yeah, I'm going to go to Cape Town. I shouldn't have said shit. Like,
you told me this.
I don't want you motherfuckers to come find me. But like I told
Cape Town's big.
Like I told you earlier, you come on with your bad ass if you want to. I'm behind that shit looking like belly, nigga.
Ooh, Swiss cheese.
You come on with your badass if you want to.
That is funny.
You know, but I just think a lot of our culture and a lot of our people don't understand that it's a lot more to this shit. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
In regards to what you can search for, what you can look for, and how you can look for it. You know what I'm saying? Like you take chicken, right? You can just fry chicken or whatever, but it's 500 ways to make chicken. You feel me? And it comes from culture. It comes from places. It comes from, you know.
Who you think got the fried chicken game that on lock?
What you mean? Who got
between black people and Asians?
Yo, this is a wild question she just asked me, right?
Hey, it's thought provoking, but we gotta settle this debate right here, right now.
Hold on.
We're gonna ask Justin too. Justin gonna settle.
Hold on, check this out. Check this out. Nobody in the world has ever made a better piece of fried chicken than my mother.
No, okay.
R.I.P. Mama. Okay. So there's that. My mama is the best fried chicken making motherfucker that ever lived. Okay.
Shout out to Mama.
Okay, so away from my mom, whew.
See, that's tough.
Ooh.
That's tough.
I'm gonna go with black people though.
Why?
Black people are the best cooks of all time.
I can agree with that. I mean, I wouldn't say of all time.
Yes, of all time. It's indisputable. Black people are the greatest cooks of all time.
Now, we are the blueprint.
Okay, no, check this out.
No, we are the blueprint.
We was talking about oxtails earlier.
Who do I think could?
That's a fucking tail. It's the tail of the animal. The white people kept the ox and gave us the tail. Bertha May, or whatever her name was, put that shit in some seasoning and made the best fucking delicacy ever out of a tail.
Caribbean people.
Okay.
African and Caribbean
Hold
people.
on. Black people are the greatest cooks of all time, and it's indisputable. Imagine giving somebody a pig's foot and they made it edible.
That's disgusting.
Imagine giving somebody pig's intestines and they made it edible. A cow's tongue. Like
Latinos do that too. They eat lingua, tacos.
I know it.
You won't catch me eating none of that shit. I'll chop my own hand off.
I get it. Shout out, hey, my Mexican, my brown brothers, y'all a close second. You hear me? Y'all a close second. I love my Spanish food. Y'all are close second. But black people, we the greatest cooks of all time. All time.
We definitely are.
Okay.
That is indisputable.
Okay, indisputable. If you make a motherfucking pig's foot edible.
Turkey necks. All kind of
turkey's neck. Like, do you understand? Like, just think about what you're saying.
Facts.
A turkey's neck, not the turkey. A turkey's neck, right? Not the pig, a pig's foot. Pork is already bad for you, but like imagine a pig's foot.
That's
you feel
nasty. Me? I don't eat none of that shit.
Intestines and shit. Like black people, we the greatest cooks of all time. Like there's not even
We close. Are the definition of turning nothing into something.
Yes, absolutely.
Through and through.
Just like when we met, we turned that moment we turned a second into a minute, and a minute into an hour, and an hour into a day, and a day into a week, and we finna turn this week into a lifetime.
Here we are. We here with it.
Look at this. Hey, y'all, I gotta feed Lo, okay? Lo hungry. You hungry, Lo?
I am very hungry.
Okay, I gotta feed Lo. We're gonna wrap up this first episode of Unpopular Opinion. Capo and Lo.
I loved it.
We did fantastic, though. What you think?
Absolutely. Authenticity is like the key structure of the show.
Great job. Great job.
Thank you.
Hey, shout out to our producer, Justin.
Shout out to Justin.
Shout out Jay. You know what I'm saying?
Jay Money.
Capo out this bitch.
That gang shit.
Now I'm gonna take this margarita break, and we'll see you guys later on in the week, man. This is Unpopular Opinion, man. I'm 10K Capo.
And I'm Lolo.
Hey, Lolo, we appreciate you, man. We'll check y'all next time.
Peace. We're gonna have to. I know we got so